Let's move on to this next game because we got this bang right in the last meeting. The first leg was in East London. It's Lyon 1, West Ham 1. West Ham did well to come back with 10 men, but Lyon at plus 105, big, strong, what's the word? They don't create. They've not got imagination against the West Ham side. Listen, they've done so well this year, but they're exactly the same. They are exactly the same, and they're at plus 265. The draw is at plus 250, which is a real runner. Over 2.5 at minus 105, under 2.5 at minus 125. Alex, I cannot split these. I was there for ages. West Ham plus 265, West Ham double chance minus 135, and then I thought, Lyon at plus 105. I could not find a concrete way of looking at this game because, again, it's maybe 51-49 the home side.
I'm going back to your own words. When you can't separate it, go with the draw, Yeah. Yes, I mean, Lyon are one of the two sides that started the Europa League this year in the group stages that are unbeaten so far in the European competition. Well, you have to put that. Okay, they lost 3 important players, doubtful right now, but important ones, Tanguy Ndombele, Aouar, and also Anthony Lopez, the goalkeeper against Strasbourg. Don't even look at their domestic record this season because you will say, oh my God, how like that is this team sitting so down in the domestic competition and they are unbeaten in Europe. No, scrap that. It's not Lyon are another team in Europa League. They are another team in a domestic league, and I think that they have all the eggs in one basket right now because they know for sure they will not qualify for the European competition from Ligue 1. So this is gold for them. This is the match of the season for them, right? So imagine next in the semifinals against Barcelona from the two teams. I think that Aaron Cresswell red card was shocking.
Did you not think it was red?
No.
I did. Me too. I thought in open play, as soon as he's brought him down, I'm thinking that's red card.
I don't think
because the lad's got away from him and he's bearing down in the middle of the goal.
Yeah, but it wasn't the last defender, right?
Well, yeah, I don't think he gets back. Was it Zuma?
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that you don't do that in a match like that. You don't.
Well, the bottom line is he's not going to play.
No, he's not going to play. Ogbonna is not going to play. So two important players also. Shocking defeat against Brentford at the weekend. They are now.
Does that not give you confidence in this game, though?
What Michael Antonio said gave me a little bit of confidence. We'll leave our blood on the field in France and blah, blah, blah. The same old stuff that every player says before a crucial match like this. So yeah, again, Flash,
so evenly matched.
I can't say, again, I'm going back to what we discussed in the first leg. Creativity from Lyon, which we didn't see shockingly in the first leg, and athleticism from West Ham. I think that they will not risk at all, the two of them. They will not risk nothing in the first 45 minutes. No. I don't think that they will open gaps. I know they will know that they have also an extra time. They have also penalties at their disposal. I think that this game will be decided by an error or by a moment of magic from a player, by I don't know, set pieces, something like that. I think that it will be very hard for one of the two teams to create a goal, to construct a goal, to create it.
No, I agree. So, penalties. This looks like a penalties, this game.
This is the only game that I see from the 4 ones that we have that it has extra time written all over it,
No, I agree. I mean, let's start with West Ham, Roman. They had a really tough tie against Sevilla. Okay, so I'm saying, Lyon, they keep the ball probably better than West Ham do. Sevilla kept the ball, and yet West Ham could have been 2-0 up at half-time. Yes, they got beat late on, but their organisation, their discipline to stay in their holes, and Lyon, for me, haven't got what it takes, unless there's an individual error. I think this is a bang 0-0 half-time. I think the draw half-time here should be an absolute nailed-on certainty.
Yeah, I think that's a very good call. I think it's a game where you can look at unders, honestly, because we're not going to see too many goals, or at least from what we're saying.
125, yes, absolutely.
It seems very unlikely. And despite that, I mean, I do agree with Alex in the sense that this is probably Lyon's most important game of the season. I mean, in their domestic league, they are very rubbish, we could say, honestly. And they did get the opportunity to rest some players in that domestic league, whereas West Ham, if I'm not mistaken, went full on with most of their starting 11. So I think that in that sense, maybe Lyon was already thinking about this Europa League game. You know, they already had their minds in it because they knew that in their home competition, they're not getting anywhere this season. And I think Lyon have been a bit underestimated. We could say they're a bit of like the team which is nobody expects to get far, but in the end they haven't lost any games. They've gotten past all the knockout stages because they've ended up surprising, we could say, some of us. And I think at home, you know, they have a great opportunity to close this off. I don't know if it's going to be in extra time. I don't know if it's going to be in penalties or what, but I think at the end of the day, Lyon should be capable of going on through to the next round. And I'm going to go and give them an opportunity here.
Okay, so you fancy Lyon maybe a little bit too strong for West Ham. The problem I have with Lyon is they're so predictable. Yes, they keep the ball, but they keep the ball in front of you. West Ham are going to defend so deep. That, again, unless it's an individual error, and that kills us in betting, because obviously last week, and I'm still spitting feathers about Benfica scoring through an under 5 mistake by the Liverpool centre-back. So, again, you can't legislate for that. And I just don't see Lyon or West Ham making any mistakes. I would go as far as saying maybe under 1 goal in the first half should be an absolute banker. I think it's probably going to be around minus 135, but it's a banker.
Important question here for you, Flash. You know that the Europa League goalkeeper for West Ham is Areola, right?
Yes.
The Premier League one is Fabianski. They go to extra time. What they do?
I think they leave it. I don't think David Moyes is the type of person who's going to actually try and overcomplicate things. I think he's just going to leave it. They're both two decent keepers. I mean, West Ham have done really, really well in this competition. I don't think you start messing about with things like that, because you've got everything to lose and nothing really to gain. The keeper's a keeper, you know. Okay, let's have a little look at the official picks, because this is like one tough cookie of a game. Okay, Roman, Lyon and under 4.5 at minus 140. You sure you didn't want to go Lyon and under 9.5, Roman? Just to be careful there. Draw half time at plus 120. Go a little bit further than that and say under 1 goal in the first half, and even maybe no goals in the first half. But the draw half time plus 120.
And under 2.5 goals in the entire match, minus 120.
Yeah, minus 120. Oh, yeah, it looks great. The 1-1's on the cards, 0-0's on the cards, so the draw around plus 265 as well.
Don't say 1-1 on the cards, 0 on the cards, because Roman has Lyon and under 4.5.
Well, yeah, but okay, so I mean, I'm looking here. Paul GM says under 0.5 half time is around 280, plus 180 for the 0-0 at half time. But I think, Paul, what you do is you go a little bit more pragmatic and you go under 1, and if there's 1, it's a push. I don't think you're seeing 2. Let's put it that way.
1 second. I think that if you search for more props like that, correct score 0-0 at halftime pays a lot more than under 0.5 goals at halftime.
Yeah, but you're better off going for under 1, and it just gives you that little VAR or a mistake, you know? Okay. Maxwell, just hang your questions until we get to the Q&A, okay? And remember, it is the Europa League. Okay. Yes.